Have you ever held a resentment against God so deeply for something that's happened in the past that you know you're never going to be free of that resentment? I have this incredible story I want to share with you. It's not an unusual one. In 28 years as a counselor and a life coach, I've come across this many, many times, and maybe you're sitting there right now feeling the same thing that my client did, that she would never, ever forgive God. You're tuned into David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online video community, here to help you every day, 5 days a week, giving you thoughts and ideas. Remember to take notes. Don't trust your brain. I know that you think we can remember all this stuff, but rarely do we. Years ago, a woman came to me incredibly unhappy with life, probably about 150 pounds overweight. She had been for over 30 years, in and out of dysfunctional relationships, in and out of dysfunctional jobs. Her life was a mess. And she came to me not having a clue of what to do. As we worked together over several months, I found out what the core issue was. She was not only enraged at herself for something that happened to her sister, but she was enraged at God for allowing something so horrific to happen to her. About 30 years before, as her younger sister got off a bus and walked in front of the bus, a drunk driver came and hit her head on and killed her instantly. My client had taken full responsibility for a number of years that she should not have let her younger sister get off the bus ahead of her. And then she turned her rage and anger at God. How could God, and she was a church-going woman, how could God allow something so horrific to happen? She never forgave herself and she never forgave God, and hence all of the things that I just mentioned to you earlier about struggling with weight and health and relationships and career and money and everything. It was unbelievable. This was one of the few times that I actually worked for 2 complete years with someone because the pain was so deep. When we got to this whole thing about forgiving God, she just couldn't bring herself to do it for many months. And then finally there was a breakthrough. I had given her a series of homework assignments that I give to all my clients. She had done them meticulously. She had done all of her homework meticulously, but somehow the question I asked her about what the benefits are of being enraged at God for the rest of your life stumped her. Other than her feeling righteous, there was no benefit. And then we started the work. 6 months later, she had forgiven God of the tragedy. A year later, she had forgiven herself, and her life was about to magically change. If you have resentments against God, against your parents who abused you, a partner who's abused you, a friend who's abused you, as horrific as a rapist that has raped you, and we've worked in those cases too, as horrific as all they are, as unfair as life can be, it's worth doing the work. And if I can help you, please email me directly at talkdavid.com, okay? Have a beautiful day.